Y'all, we're gonna use some leftover 21-inch mesh, some emerald green, some neon green, and then we're gonna use this really fun Christmas ornament that says Merry Christmas. Y'all, we have not cleaned up our workspace since we put together all those wreath kits. So I've got a bit of a mess everywhere. That's all right. What's new? All right. If you're in the business coaching group, I made a post last week and a post this week about something here that we're not going to talk about. And then I just happened to walk into the warehouse and there was a box of new stuff that happened to have that item on it. I was like, perfect. All right, let's get our frame ready. Y'all, this is a 15-inch frame. We just had a little barking frog action. Don't know if you guys heard it. You love the new sunflower signs? All right, y'all, since this was leftover mesh, the first thing that we're gonna wanna do is clean up that edge, right? Because it looks like this, not good. So I'm just gonna put a nice, somewhat straight line in there. All right, we're gonna fold it over. Then we're gonna curl our edges in on each side. Then we're gonna ruffle. And then we're gonna add this all the way around. Hopefully that did not interrupt the live. Someone just tried calling. All right. Y'all, we're gonna add our 10-inch poofs all the way around the top. Tie that off. Who knocked over the crab bucket? No one. Every night at the end of the night after we catch crabs, we always let them go. So they were all ready to be released. Awesome, Karen. The other Karen, yeah, I was on the live with him. So our friend Kristen actually owns Decorator's Warehouse. They are amazing people, and if you're ever in that area, you should definitely go check it out. How many doormats did I print yesterday? 81 doormats. All right, just 10 inches all the way around the top. Hello, Tina in Australia. Is this fabric? This is not fabric. This is gonna be a check mesh, I believe. Am I all rested up? I think I'm more tired now because I had so much stuff to do yesterday and today to get caught up from being gone. All right, last 10-inch poof. All right, now I can cut this off. You just got the text? I haven't even gotten the text yet. How you like that? All right. There's our little 10-inch poofs. Y'all, now we're gonna get our mesh. Candace, we did not get a lot of rain today. I mean, it rained a little bit today, but it was more off and on. Nothing crazy. Y'all, this emerald green is super pretty. All right, so this frame is a little bit different than the normal ones. Let's see how many twists are on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 today. Normally it's 9. So that one is like, that frame is just a little bit cheaper than the normal one. Usually it has one less twist tie on it. But today it's got none. All right. So we're gonna cut 10 at 30 inches. So 2, 4, don't need that stem or that. 6, 8. I just got my text message. All right, there's our 10. Now let's see how many are on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, these are gonna be about 20 inches. Can be a little bit longer if you want. 1, 2, 'Y'all, I can't cut right now for some reason. Okay. Y'all, I cut so much mesh the other day in the same line over and over again. I have to clean my mat. But the little fibers from the ruffles, not the ruffle, but the border stripe is like buried in. All right, let's get our 30-inch cut. We're gonna take our 30-inch piece. We're gonna curl each end just a little bit. And then we're gonna ruffle it. Then we're gonna add one of these ruffles all the way around the bottom. The mat should be in stock, yep. We do a pretty good job of keeping those in stock now. All right, and then I'm just gonna alternate my colors. Hey, Stacy. How do you clean it? You just wipe it off. We are making a Christmas wreath with emerald green, red, blacks, golds, neon greens, red, heat. What? Just HE question mark. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, are y'all staying dry? You know, Jordan is hanging out in Arlington for like 5 days. Have I ever made a wreath that I didn't like when I finished it? A lot of them. Yeah, Rue was happy to see us. He's super needy. Are you doing every other one the other color? I'm just skipping colors. You just got your text? Yeah, I think it's interesting that like they're charging us 5,000 times more, but it's less reliable. All right, we're almost done with our 30-inch ruffles. How's it going? It's going good. Is he with me tonight? No, I don't allow animals in here. All right, last two. Richard was good. Jessica went and took care of him all the time. Nancy, yep, the sale was only through Saturday. No updates on Wreath Makers Live. Mel, the real question is, how come you're not working right now? All right, so we did our 10-inch poofs all the way around the center, our 30-inch ruffles all around the outside. Now we're gonna add our 20-ish inch ruffles right around the inside. Jane, did you text us the word alert? All right, we're gonna ruffle. Ruffle. So for like 3 days in a row, I sent out messages that said, hey, if you want to get alerts, make sure you text the word alert. If you did that, you should be getting them. All right, then we're just gonna add these all the way around. How do you get hot glue from craft mats? You just peel it off. Your Sam still has no Christmas ribbon. Most of the time they don't get it out until, usually starts coming out in August, and then some places don't get it out till October. Awesome, Jane. Y'all, there's like 20,000 people on our text message list, and they don't all read it. So instead of spending, you know, $300 to text y'all, I only text the people that ask for the alerts. What's up, Meg Han? All right, we're almost done with the mesh. Jen said she made 2 sales on Etsy and 2 sales locally. Awesome. Jen, if you can get into that church event, it's off of Nelson or Lake Street. That was always a really good craft show. I'm trying to think of what the name of the church was. It's been out for like ever. All right, last 2 pieces of mesh. Just now got the text Facebook is slow. Facebook doesn't text you, I do. All right, last one right here. Anne got her order, awesome. All right, we got our base all nice and full. Let's prep our sign. Y'all, I'm using this little one here. I'm gonna get rid of the string because I just don't like it. We're gonna need some super glue. You messed up? What'd you mess up on? Y'all, the super glue might be a little not coming back from, we'll have to dig it out. Alright. Y'all, I'm going to put a little dab of super glue. Awesome, Cheryl. Got our mountain squares. Don't stab yourself. Nancy, I'm a professional. Sandy sold 4 wreaths today. Congratulations. Hey, MJ. MJ, I had to print 81 freaking rugs yesterday. J for Decor sold a wreath today after you made it from Megan's tutorial. It covers your coaching membership for 3 months. Awesome. All right, typically I would want to take out my hot glue gun and put some hot glue around here, but my hot glue gun is not here. It's somewhere over there from before we left. All right. Y'all, we're gonna take our pipe cleaner, slide one side in just a little bit, and tie it off. Michelle, we have to get ours under control first. We ordered another set of print heads, so it'll print faster. What's the name of the glue that's used around the mounting squares? Super glue? Colada sold 5 wreaths today. Congratulations. Carrie sold 8 and hit 500 followers. Congratulations. Jane, you saw what I used? All right, let's get our ornament on here. Y'all, I want to put mine where it kind of sticks up a little bit out here, but still gives me space to add a giant bow right down here. Janie sold 6 wreaths and took 2 orders for Christmas. Awesome. Do I sell this sign? Yeah, this sign should be on DecoExchange.com. Everything that I'm using tonight, I just took out of inventory, so it should all be here. All I'm doing is wrapping that pipe cleaner right around the frame. All right, trying to figure out the right angle there. Jordan, how's Texas? All right. So, base is done. Our ornaments there. Do I know how many 60919 got sold? Somewhere around 60,000 stems got sold. All right, let's make our bow. All right, so for our bow, I pulled in all of the colors from our ornament. Jordan, you know, we thought the bad weather followed Tammy, but every time I'm with Tammy, I'm with you. And it rained the whole time on vacation. The rain followed you to Texas. I'm thinking it ain't Tornado Tammy. You can't remember how to put your sign on top of your wreath? I just did it. Hopefully you were checking it out. Now, one thing that I did do was bring a little bit of gold in because I saw this ornament ribbon, and the ornament ribbon has little flecks of gold. So I brought a little bit of gold into some 4-inch, a little bit of gold into the 2.5, and then a little bit of gold into the 1.5. Y'all, on this 4-inch, I don't want to, I have a lot of ribbon. I don't want to use the 4-inch as a whole piece in the bow. So I'm just going to add a simple strip. So 8 inches towards the top. Pull down about 12 inches. All right, our sign has a little bit of black and white around the edge. So I'm gonna pull in this one. Can you have the skew? Yeah, hang on. This one is RX 4040. What's the most number of ribbons? Bobby, I don't really count them. I just make the bow till I'm happy with it. You can use 1 ribbon, you can use 30 ribbons, whatever makes your little heart happy. All right, let's go out about 7.5, 7 inches, close enough. All right, gonna throw a little bit of solid in the back. All right, let's get that ornament ribbon out. Is that hot pink, the red? Y'all, this one is really pretty. It's got that little accent of gold on it. So pretty. This one is RGA 858827. I make bows making it look so simple. I've made a lot of bows, Patricia. A lot of bows. So my biggest suggestion is to keep practicing on your bows. I know a lot of people will tell you to use cheaper ribbon. I'm going to tell you that if you can't take your ribbon out and do this and it stands up, you do not want to use it to make a bow, at least not while you're learning. Let me see if I have one. That's not one. Hang on. Y'all, I haven't found a bad ribbon yet. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna throw the ribbon spool on the floor. That way, because we're not gonna talk bad about anyone. But this ribbon, so you see how whenever you curl it, it wants to start to crinkle? If you have ribbon, do that, and it starts to crinkle, I would not practice making with this ribbon. It's just gonna cause you a lot of hard whenever you're trying out, like you're gonna spend more time trying to keep like working on actually making the bow. So if you take some ribbon out to practice with and you fold it and it wants to flop over a little, not so perky, or crinkle between the wires, don't practice with it, okay? It's not going to be good for your sanity. Let's get these polka dots. Y'all, you don't have to just use the ribbon, all kinds of ribbons, but just always do that test. Cutting in and out. It's showing on my end that it's working, so hopefully we don't have. Could be our lovely friends at. So far, it sounds good on my end. So far, it sounds good on my end. I don't know. We'll just work through it. All right, so this one to bring in a little bit of that gold from the other two ribbons. Then a little piece of that same red to give us a little piece right in the center. All right, let's tie off our bow. Yeah, I can't fix Facebook, unfortunately. If I could, we wouldn't be doing this. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put our pipe cleaner around it. We're gonna pull it nice and tight. And then, y'all, as you're tying your bow off, if it doesn't start to perk up like that, you didn't do it right. Start over. Pull it tighter. Candace, those pumpkin wreath kits are super fast. I think a few of the ones that we did here already sold. Better? I didn't do anything. All right, there we go. You would have never thought to use the polka dot ribbon. Well, the reason that I wanted the polka dot ribbons is because the sign has polka dots in it, and I didn't have any other polka dots. All right. Now, I want my bow where it's snuggled up against the sun, but not so far high up that it covers our Merry Christmas. So using a zip tie could actually be what's causing your problems. Depending on how thick your zip tie is. So like if I try to use this zip tie here, it would make a flat section in the bow. You need to use a really thin zip tie if you want it to perk up as you tighten. So you asked a question on how to talk. That's new. Sounds like it's bleeping words. Those are all in my head unless Facebook can hear it. Trisha did a festival over the weekend and sold 40 wreaths. Awesome. Hot Mesh Mom, I almost had a little panic attack earlier. I was looking for my 10-inch board and it was nowhere to be found. All right, y'all, let's cut some ribbon tails. I think I want to bring in this one, black and white. All right, so we need one of each. All right, I'm gonna do my tails at 12 inches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You tried to order one of these boards? Did you order it from Hot Mesh? Lana says, I love to watch you, but you take too long to make anything. Lana, it sounds like you might need it. Or something better. Have I ever purchased products from Craft in Houston? I have. All right, let's do 9 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all, it's called social media, not shut up, stand there and work media. Just saying. Hello, Shauna. You kicking the order out trying to find another? I don't know. I don't sell the board, so I'm not kicking you out. All right, let's do our 9 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all, it said she was a 2-year anniversary follower, so she must have, you know, enjoyed something. Y'all, I said what I needed to say. You guys do not have to argue with her or it's okay. She's welcome to stay. She's welcome to go. She's welcome to unfollow. Or she's welcome to come back and just enjoy a replay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any advice for someone who's just starting out and trying to turn this into business? You need to learn everything you can about SEO, photos, and email. That would Will I be selling more boxes? What was the oops boxes? Y'all are silent watchers. Well, don't be silent. Say hello. All right. Let's get our wreath back out. What's the SKU for the black and white? Q817240-21. All right. Y'all, we're just gonna add our 2 ribbons right on top of each other. Fold them in half, give them a good pinch. Oh, maybe. We still have a lot of those. All right, we're gonna add those to the twist ties around the first. And then just separate out our tails. You can see it right there. And then we're just gonna work our way all the way around, alternating our ribbon colors. I need to sell some door hangers. Oh, no problem, Gilda. Does the tree ribbon have any black in it? The 4-inch? Well, I don't know where it went. But the answer is no. You're not sure if you got your order. How can I find out if I got it or not? You should have gotten an email with a tracking link. You can see if it says delivered. Pretty sure I just put the wrong ribbon combination together. Yeah, we've already determined that it's a Facebook issue, the glitching. Like, I can't fix it. The new stain is pretty. There are probably 8 or 10 that I'm not gonna incorporate. I did not like the way the wood turned out. Teresa, we have a whole library of things done. You can definitely check it out in the creative coaching group. Did I like the House of Dragons? You know, I think it's too early to tell. I'll watch the next episode for sure. Is in the Christmas door handle bundle was the pink 6019 for the gingerbread. Sharon, hang out whenever we're done. I will go grab the gingerbread door hanger that I did so you can see what I put together. Y'all, I did think it was interesting. Sharon, this is not directed at you, but I did think it was interesting that several people have emailed, called, mad because they're not getting a step-by-step tutorial with those kits, even though in the listing it said there would be no tutorial included. Mainly because not every kit was the same. Like everyone, like if you ordered 5 door hangers, you got supplies to make 5 door hangers, but we sent out somewhere around 900 door hangers, and not all 900 are exactly the same, right? So one may have this ribbon, one may have this ribbon. That's why I couldn't do, y'all, there's probably 40 or 50 different versions of things that went out. There's no way I could do 50 kit tutorials in, you know, the next 3 days. But if you got the gingerbread girl door hanger, there should have been, I'm pretty sure, pink 60919 for that one. You cannot find any tapes of Unique and Creek boards. Is there a way to search? If you're talking about in the creative membership, there's at least 2 videos a month done on Unique and the Creek. All right, last set of ribbon tails around the bottom here. Carrie, I hope you get all the results that you need. Guess you'll order more. You've never been lucky enough to get any of them. Sharon, any of what? I thought, were we just talking about the kit, or were you talking about something else? Is 60919 sold out? I think only 2 colors sold out. Y'all, I am trimming the top ribbons just a little bit. That way I can see where to go from here. All right, now on the top, same thing. 60919. Oh, we still have plenty in stock. Everything but royal blue and one other color. I don't remember what color it was, but I know for sure royal blue sold out. All right, let's get this one added right in the top. Tie it off. Y'all, whenever you tie it off, make sure you tie it nice and tight. What did I put with the turkey? I can grab the turkey whenever I grab the gingerbread door hanger, because I can see it right there. Y'all know, like, customer service is not for me, right? Like, if you've been here for longer than like 30 minutes, you probably have figured that out. It's just not. This lady was mad because I gave her a cut piece of ribbon in the door hanger kit instead of a whole roll. So I reminded her, like, hey, you remember, like, what we did was we gave enough supplies to make a door hanger, but, you know, I had to try to maximize the profit the best that we could so that we could donate more, because you did participate in a fundraiser for school supplies for kids. Remember? She was still mad, so I was like, you know what? No problem. Let me go take those crayons back. And I just blocked her. I was tired of dealing with it. It's like, this is why I have Todd. Right, Megan? Poor kid. He just wanted to color. Kevin, absolutely bless and release. Megan, you hear your friend? What's the noise in the background? That was a frog. Sounds like we have a lot of geese. Nope, that was frogs. Take the pencils, not the crayons. Maybe the calculator. No one wants a calculator. Do we have a bright yellow duck? Like a rubber ducky or just like a regular duck? Sounds like a squeaky bed. Not in the warehouse. Todd and Marissa are wonderful. Someone was cussing Marissa out the other day. And I was like, just hang up on them. No one is going to cuss you out over a roll of ribbon. So if they do, just hang up the phone. Yeah, I can't do rubber ducky because that's trademarked. All right, let's dovetail all of these. Y'all, just a word of advice. If you ever call our customer service team, if you are super nice, they are allowed to do more things to help you than if you're rude to them. If you're rude to them, they can say, sorry, can't help, bye. And they will not get in trouble. All right, check it out. Beth says she warns her callers twice. Beth, she tried to ask the lady to calm down a few times, and she just took it. I'm like, oh no, we don't do that here. You will not be fired for hanging up on someone that's rude to you. Guaranteed. All right, y'all, that is our emerald green Christmas wreath. I owe 2 door hangers to people. Let me go grab them so you guys can see it. Okay, so if you got the gingerbread, I used 1 strip of the mesh, 1 2.5-inch pink, 2 of the pink and white, the burlap snowflakes, and then the pink ornament ribbon. And then I put a little piece of that teal. Then I used 60919 and a little bit of that frosted greenery. So that's what I did. If you go on the DecoExchange page and click on photos, you can probably see photos of a lot of the door hanger kits. I was making most of them as we were going, just because I wanted to make them and make sure they were cute before I tried to tell you that you could sell one. And then someone asked what ribbons I used on the turkey. On the turkey, I used a brown and beige, candy corn, and a little bit of teal. Want to see my favorite one, I think? Yeah, y'all, my craft room, listen, it's a freaking mess. A mess. We gotta do some cleaning in here. So if you got this door hanger, I think this one might be my favorite. Out of all the kits that I did, I think this one might be my favorite kit. Everything just blended so perfect. The dark blue ribbon with the white anchors with the gold highlights. Dark blue with the gold highlights. And y'all, this one is super easy. It is one 18-inch strip of mesh. It's one 10-inch long 4-inch red ribbon, 2 of the anchor ribbons, and then 1 of a burlap. That's it. Super simple, and look how cute. I like this one. I think out of all the kits that we put together, that one may have been my favorite. It's just super simple, not over the top, and a good deal. All right. Y'all, that's it for tonight, and I'll see you guys. Well, if you're in the creative coaching group, I'll be live with y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know what we're going to make yet, but it's going to be something good. All right? Do we have the turkey? Yes, we have the turkey in 3 different colors on DecoExchange. All right.